my name is Harmony, and today we're going to be playing Live Scream. This is another exciting episode of Dreadful Journey, and I hope you guys are ready for it. Live Scream is a hidden object visual novel, which I'm not entirely sure. It's your friend. I like how that's the default. Your friend. Hunter. This is your name, that's it. Okay. Make them a little more blonde, and they're like number 4 from Codename Kim's Next Door. We're gonna call this one B. Cool. This is what most of your viewers will call you. Most of my viewers, huh? There we go, Scary Berry. We're gonna go with Ghoul Fried instead of Ghoul Friend. Alright, let's go, B. It looks like this is your first time playing this game. Would you like a quick tutorial on how to play? Yes. Great, you've just made a choice. Choices in the game will sometimes affect one of two stats: fear and audience rating. Fear is displayed on the bar on the left. When it changes in value, you see a glow. You'll also be able to see your portrait change as your fear changes. Keep an eye on your fear. If you let it get out of control, bad things may happen. Audience rating is displayed on the bar on the right. Bar will glow as your audience rating changes. Nothing bad will happen if it gets too high or too low. You'll likely want to keep this as full as possible. But hey, it's your stream, who am I to tell you what to do? You'll also be able to see your audience react in a less numerical way through the chat on the right. You'll be able to drag and scroll to catch up at any time. Alright, you're ready. You taught me nothing. Alright, let's see here. Ghost Lover. Yo, are we live? Can you hear me? Hey, Ghoul Fiends. What did I call them? No, I called them Ghoul Frieds. That's right. It's your friend, B. If you're new here, my stream, my live scream, if you will, is all about things spooky and creepy. And you're in luck. I have an extra special treat for you all today. Rather than just covering videos and stories online like usual, this time I'll actually be exploring a haunted house. I heard they're planning to demolish the house soon, so I figured now's the time to go take a look. But first, let me give you a bit of an introduction. So let's see, we got Ghost Lover, who's a mod. Ghoul Fried 42, who calls us Sovereign. Sugar Cookie? Sugar Cookie. Oh, Sugar Cookie. God damn it, now it has me doing it. And Spoopy Poops. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Spoopy Poops is fantastic, and I wish I thought of it first. I'm a nerd. So this... just... who cares about the audience? I want to know. So this house is pretty famous around here. It's owned by this big family with like a butt ton of money. The way the story goes is that the family, the Sutons, once had this daughter. Well, they had tons of kids, but one that's important for the story is their youngest daughter. Who grew up, got married, you know the deal, and they bought this house for her and her husband. Oh, and this all oh my god. Never mind, shut up, B. I say this knowing I've done this. Anyway, the two of them had a child, and they lived happy as clams in this house. Until one day, the child, who's about like 15 at this point, stops showing up at school. No one knows what happened to this child. There was an official investigation, but nothing ever came of it. No body, no evidence. Of course, everyone suspected the parents in this case. It didn't help that they apparently became really reclusive and rarely left the house. I guess it could have been like due to trauma or something, but it gets weirder. One day, a couple months later, the parents just disappeared. What? And not in the sense that they left town or ran away. They just disappeared without a trace. My favorite thing so far is seeing the sidebar here and just multiple like a side tangent. Like, are we going to see if the ghosts are dressed like they're in Greece? That movie from the 70s? No, it's 50s. No, it's in the 70s, but set in the 50s. Jesus Christ. Of course, then the Sutons took over the house again. They boarded it up, and that was that. Since then, the families refused to sell or rent it out to anyone. No one's lived there since. You know, I make fun of B, but at the same time, just notice B has, like, one eye. I don't know if that's relevant or just a part of their character design. They look pretty beaten up, actually. So without further ado, let's get going. You approach the door realizing that some of your work has been done for you. Boards covering up the front door must have been sturdy at some point, but at this point, not so much. Lie on the ground before you, as though some time and decay got the best of them, or some other jackass broken. Of course, it's likely someone else had the same idea as you as well. You gingerly place a hand on the doorknob, feeling no resistance. You turn. Can we take a moment to appreciate the nostalgia wave that just hit me? As, like, this feels like a Flash game. No, not even a Flash game, like a old-timey point-and-click adventure game. The creaking door opens surprisingly easily. Huh. Guess if you have ghosts as your security system, you probably don't need to lock your doors. Man, weeb. My sworn enemy. And here I was, hoping that I'd have to break in through the window to get in or something. Doesn't seem like there's too much in the hallway, but let's have a closer look anyway before we venture in. Okay. So we can look at the photos, the staircase, door, not the... and upper floor. Turn your attention and camera towards the collection of professionally shot portraits in a mix of black and white and faded color. These are the family that lived here, minus the daughter. Not to call anyone out, but it's kind of rude to scratch your child's face out like that. I hope they had a breakup, like those, what do we call those? What are those called? I hope they had a backup, not a breakup. Like those, negatives. I mean, I'm not sure that's better, B. Not gonna lie. Also, if they're dead, I don't think they have backups. Also, I've just noticed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in the family photos, there's 3 of them, but there's 2 portraits up here. Now, I'm not a expert in interior design, but that strikes me as a little suspicious. I hope they made a copy. Is that how those work? Grumpy Gus, no. I don't think B knows. Okay, boomer, shut up. With a single darting glance, you can tell with your great expertise, the staircase is definitely not structurally sound. 100% not climb it up anyway. We're definitely gonna fall if we jump. Weak. On the bright side, you're taking steps to prevent developing lower back pain in your 20s. Sheer amount of rubble in front of the door. Probably take you several hours to move it out of the way. Boring. Man weeb. So I'm quickly learning that Manweeb and Cobalt Blue are just not into this. I appreciate Grumpy Gus for his attempt to talk about film. Best not to bother, especially when there's already an open doorway. Get out. Elf, get out. What was that? Did you hear that? Stand your ground. Spirits, do you have something to say to me? Look, save your... Oh, that's the guy in the picture. You have to concentrate really hard. You barely make it out a few words. My child. You wait, hoping the spirit will say more, but they don't. They usually don't. Was that a ghost, or did I imagine it? You imagined it. Shut up. Visible from your current... It's a shame about the stairs. I bet there's a whole lot of other stuff up there to look at. What's stopping you? The basics of exploration. Cobalt Blue. The way you explore any location is you do not move up a flight of steps or down a flight of steps if you do not know the full layout of the floor you are on, especially if it is a dangerous situation you are in. Well, actually, no, if it's a dangerous situation, like an active dangerous situation, you're better off just trying to bolt if you can. Although, I guess if you're captured, it is better to know where people are. Step through the archway. I guess this is probably the living room, but when you're exploring a haunted house, you better explore every part of the first floor. The living room, yeah, my guess is. You presume it must have been a place of love and gathering for the family once. Actually, the correct term is parlor, in a Victorian-style house like this. That's only if there's a drawing room. I don't know if that's true, I just don't like Manweeb. Now, just a bunch of rotting furniture covered in dust. Timeless designs, maybe. The timeless construction? Hardly. Did Manweeb just get actually by Grumpy Gus? I love Grumpy Gus. I don't want any ghosts to get the jump on me this time, so... Check for ghosts or yell for ghosts? What would I do in this situation? Any ghosts here? Be sovereign of busting ghosts. Yep, that should do it. Unsurprisingly, you receive no reply. Let me see. A parlor, or parlor, is a reception room or public space in medieval Christian Europe The outer parlor was the room where the monks or nuns conducted businesses with those outside the monastery, and the inner parlor was used for necessary conversation between resident members. In the English speaking world of the 18th and 19th century, having a parlor room was evidence of social status. Ooh. The first known use of the word to denote a room was in the medieval Christian Europe, when it was designated the two rooms in a monastery where clergy, constrained by vow or regulation from speaking otherwise in the cloister, were allowed to converse without disturbing their fellows. Outer parlor was the monks or nuns, blah 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 blah. But it doesn't tell me, like, what century these... So, medieval Christian Europe is just talking about the medieval ages, but not, like, an actual time period when these first started, and that is what's pissing me off. Stupid wiki. It's fine. Either way, Manweeb is still incorrect. You receive no reply. You could easily call this the den as well. Examine. Certainly seems like it's seen better days. Pick it up and examine it, but you can't help but feel an odd sensation fall upon you. I swear I'm not making this up, ghoul frieds. Feels like someone is trying to pull this teddy away from me. A jealous ghost, maybe? They're not very strong, it just feels like a little kid tugging on my clothes. Manweeb, you don't have to be here. Mine. Their bearer is my friend now. Tugging is still there, but... Oh, it's gone. You can't help but jump a little as you feel the gentlest of pats on your head. On instinct, you move to bat the hand away, but there's nothing there. You set the teddy bear back in the chair and step back. Yeah, no thanks. Diary, let's hope there's something juicy in here. Secret scandals and satanic sacrifices. I don't do titles for Dreadful Journey. I might do a title for Dreadful Journey just for this. Flip through the diary and are immediately sorely disappointed. There are a few pages untouched by water stains and rips. You can just make out some sort of writing. Dear Diary, the weather today was absolutely dreadful. All gloom and rain. I made a lovely salmon and cottage cheese jelly. Ugh, gross. And boring. Does it get better? Single page is still somewhat unreadable, but it has the same sentence repeated ad nauseum. Where's my child? Where's my child? Where's my child? Where's my childhood? Where's my child? Where's my child? Where's my child? Okay. I think I saw something. The camera catch. Shut up, Manweeb. What a bit. I spotted 2 ghosts and I got an achievement for it. Can I save here? Need to remember to save more. Skim through the books on the shelves. This one looks promising. Photo album and flip it. They're completely destroyed, disintegrated, and a third adjective that starts with a D. I didn't know film photos could melt like that. I'm just imagining the most, like, horrendous mess of color melted into paper. It has replaced the paper, in fact. Is there a thing that can happen normally to these old-timey photos, or is it a sign of ghost activity? I should probably Google that. The youth of today. Wonder if it still works. How? You give one of the keys a good press, or 3 or 4. Even to your untrained ears, the piano is sorely off tune. Let's keep going. Haphazardly. Totally unlike anything you have ever heard before. I always thought the piano was the easiest instrument to learn. You're just pressing buttons. As you continue to struggle, you feel a presence above your head, coaxing it to form shapes and press down. A single chord sounds out despite your lack of musical knowledge. You'd hazard a guess at it sounding correct. Sorry, I just saw Sugar Cookies message here and I started laughing. Despite your lack of musical knowledge, you'd hazard a guess at it sounding correct. I need to stop laughing while I read these. You don't play any more than that, though. You immediately withdraw your hand as a chill runs up your spine. I could have sworn I saw... Never mind. Can my fear go down? Wedding photo. That's the style that was popular back then? Yeesh. Sofa. As you flop down onto the cushions, puffs of dust burst forth into the air. You choke as you accidentally breathe the particles in. That's dusty. Otherwise pretty comfy. We're streaming. I can't take a nap. Okay, so we should be able to... Oops. Oops. Let's look at this. Okay, let's move again to the hallway. Can I, like, try to jump that if I really wanted? Oops. Oh, okay, it's a one and done thing. Stench of spoiled food hits you right in the face as you step through the door. That is foul. Fortunately for you, the people who make cameras haven't developed smell recording technology yet. How do we know? Where's the Shut up. Shut up, man, weeb. Trust me, it's not pretty. I could just straight up... I like how there's an option to just leave. A unique aroma is coming from the kitchen. Open it. I hope no one's eating. You're not really to make out what anything is. Not only has all the food spoiled, it's mostly just a pile of decomposing, unrecognizable mush at this point. One single item that sits in the middle of the carnage, untouched by time. Is that a McDonald's burger? Of course it's a McDonald's burger. You grab it without hesitation, removing it from the wrapper. Are you an idiot? It's pristine, as if you just ordered it. Yep, I'm never eating fast food again. Postcards from as close as New York and far as Tokyo. Planes existed back then, or do they have to travel by boat? Do kids learn anything in school? Yes, planes existed. Yes, I really want there to be a plane in the Grease movie. Never seen Grease either. Never interested me. But I really want there to be a plane in Greece, just because we mentioned it before. Able to make out some of the post dates, compile a chronological reading order. All from Bonnie and addressed to Martha. Martha was the name of the mother who lived here. Rio, by now you must be settling in your wedded bliss. I'm envious. You'd love Buenos Aires if you didn't have your hands full back home. Have you chosen a name yet? How about Bobby? After the baby's dear Aunt Bonnie. Bobby, okay. Bonnie must have been Martha's sister then. Tokyo is amazing. I've picked up a few darling outfits in Ginza. Send photos of Bobby wearing them. New York is awesome. Bring Bobby. Is Bonnie just sending these postcards and mentioning the kid Bobby so much as a fuck you to her sister? I'm sure things will get better. Oh, Bombay? Oh, that's what Mumbai used to be called, right? Anyway, that's the last of the readable postcards. Sounds like the parents were having some trouble with their kid. Not even the kid we were talking about. It was a young girl, right? They were according to B, it was a little girl, right? But they referred to Bobby as a son. And it's the 50s. Or is it the 70s? Faint rustling sound seems to be coming from within the cupboard. Whoa, did you hear that? Zoom in your camera as you approach the source of the sound. Throw it open. There's a raccoon snacking on whatever remains of the pantry. Frantically fling it off. Do you think maybe I got rabies from that? LOL, faker. You're about to burst into tears and call for your grandma, but you remember your audience and compose yourself. Well, let's carry on, shall we? How do I lower my fear? I'm just exploring the house. Utensils and dinnerware still out. The family just disappeared. You'd think someone was just about to sit down for a meal, if not the layer of dust coating everything on the island. Okay. Let's save here. I wish there were other parts of the house we could have seen. Like, what was going on? Oh, wait. Let me... Can I reload? What was the other option, even? Okay, so it's just keep looking around. So yeah, we can leave. I guess we've seen quite a lot in the house anyway. Definitely got the full experience. We even saw some ghosts after all. Still not totally clear what happened to the family. How did the 3 people just up and disappear? Presents in the living room. The child. What could have happened? I'm going to start off by saying it was for sure something supernatural. I mean, all the evidence was there. Like... Alright. The ghost encounter. Place is proof it's haunted. Maybe this was always a ghost hotspot. And the original inhabitants were spirited away. Just like Studio Ghibli movie. But of course, all the speculation on my part, and maybe some of you disagree. So, as for the definitive truth of what happened to this family, man weeb, I'm going to kill you. I'm afraid that will remain a mystery. Till next time, bye! Alright, now that we're done, not, you know, exploring the rest of the house, let's... Oh. I wonder if it'll let me go up the stairway now. Oh, really? Huh? It seems that you will have to limit your Oh. Okay, so because I said let's do it before... Let's not do it before, it's not going to give me the choice. Okay. Alright, so we do kind of have to just say fuck it. Okay, you know what? If the last person we went in as was B, I have an idea. Alright, there we go. So since the first playthrough we were B, this playthrough we're Wasp. And we're going full in on the Angry Bee version. Actually, that would be a better name than Raging Ghost. Angry Bee. Alright. Oh, right. We have to explore everything again, don't we? Alright, well, you guys get to skip this. I don't. Okay, so, fun fact. Oops, that's not what I wanted. The fun fact, if you do not get your jump scared in over... Some jump scares apparently are, not... Like, I've examined this. I've examined everything. Apparently, some scares just don't affect you if you're either because you're skipping or because they're just not there. But somehow making the exact same choices, and I promise I did, we're not as scared as we were. Let's try to climb up the stairs. Physically, you brace yourself, working up to physically fling yourself up to the stairs to the best of your ability. Actually, yeah, you can probably see in the chat here. Yeah, you can definitely see in the chat here, like... They react the exact same way as the last playthrough. Minus the fact that these scares didn't happen. Ouch. Get out. What was that? Did you hear that? Let's run away. Nope. You dart towards the closest exit from the room, the archway leading further into the house. Lever. This is probably the living room. Presume it must have been a place of love and gathering. Did it... Wait. Did nothing trigger because I went to explore the rest of the house before I touched the staircase? No, just a bunch of rotting furniture covered in dust. Timeless designs, maybe, but timeless construction? Hardly. Yeah, oh, because they didn't do this before for some reason. We're gonna check for ghosts. You suddenly pick up on... something. Yeah, there's a little doggy there. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that? I think I just found like a face or something. The This is such a silly game. I love it. Wait, let me do it again. Nothing shows up this time. Maybe they're shy? Well, let's see what clues we can find. Well, yeah, see, because it shows this again. I didn't sleep on the couch. I reread the diary. I looked at the photo. I played the piano. Some of the things just straight up didn't scare me, and I don't know why it didn't the second go around. Take a second glance at the books and your gaze lands on something you didn't notice before. What's this? You dust off the old tome. It almost looks cartoonishly evil. Whoa, do you think they were, like, communing with demons in this house? Maybe they were, like, holding sacrificial rituals. Is that what happened to the missing child? Holy moly, we've cracked it, lads, ladettes, and friends. Alright, do we open the spooky, scary book? Or do we leave it be? Wait, I just realized something. Let's save, or let's load. Take a second look around and find, hold up, what's this? Dust off the old tome. It looks almost cartoonishly evil. We could have just done this the whole time. Wait. Alright, well, I guess Wasp gets to live completely brave. Communing with demons, holding, like, sacrificial rituals. Is that what happened to the missing child? We've cracked it, blah, 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 blah. Alright. 100% opening it with, Scary Beery. Flip open the book with gusto and immediately greeted with a great puff of dust. Before you can read a single line, a tingling feeling scurries across your face. Ah! I've been cursed! The humanity! Oh, it's just a spider. Ah! You immediately slam the book shut. Arachnophobia is no joke. Arachnophobia warning. Alright, well, I guess, Interesting. Nothing special about the cupboards. A second look can't hurt. Scan over the entire fridge, you notice the corner of a postcard peeking out from underneath the fridge. Sweet, you give it a tug, tearing it slightly in the process. Let's see what we have here. Mom told me about Bobby. I'm so sorry, but I'm begging you, Martha. Please don't And of course, there's a big ink smudge there. Please don't S. What? Summon demons? Sacrifice babies? Season... Wait. So, wait. Okay, hold on. Wait. I just reread that. This is B talking. So don't S what? Demons? Sacrifice babies? Ease in eggs with condensed milk? Inquiring minds want to know. I do have to give them points for just saying all these words without the S for no reason. You think better of opening the fridge again. Okay, so we're kind of just stuck here until we can find new information. But now that we see... Okay, so after we find the book, we trigger a set of second prompts, I guess? Because I thought I did look at these at one point. Maybe that was... Maybe I thought I did. Was that spirit the dad? Couldn't really make out the details clearly, but you shudder. As you look around the room, realization draws upon you. You know what, ghoul friends? Oh, we might have to go back to Wasp anyway. You've been trying to shove the feeling aside for a while now, but you're at your limit. Can't ignore the fear creeping up on you any longer. What was that? No. Ah! Get me out of here. You turn on your heels, run, screaming, crying the whole way out of the house. A whole 2 steps behind you. Once you finally make it out of the house, you double over, gasping for air desperately. Cobalt blue. Oh my god, what a baby. I like how Ghost Lover actually does try to take care of you. Oh, paint shoot. The steam. You realize that you have just broadcasted both your cowardice and your sheer lack of athleticism to your dedicated viewers. The stream is a mess. The stream is a mess, and I love it. Catch you next time. Bye. Me after gym class as B is just hyperventilating. This is your friend, one sec. Your friend Scary Beery signing off. Collapse at the stairs in front of the house. At least I made it out alive. Alright, so we got 2 endings. We got the ending where we just leave without doing anything, and we got the ending where we panic and run away. So it sounds like... Oh wow, to-do list. Spot 2 ghosts and a demon. Fuck you. Get possessed. Narrowly avoid possession. Host an incredible stream. Host possibly the worst stream ever, or venture down into the basement. Alright, so I guess that means we're going with Wasp over here. Okay, so let's read this again. It's a spider. Alright, let's see if we can get just a little further. Oh, weird. Okay, so let's examine the... Huh? Oh, it's this one right here. And Manweeb, the loser, is just complaining again. And we find the second one down there. So let's examine stuff in here then. You know, isn't it kind of weird that they took the picture in a church? I mean, considering all the demon books they have. I guess people can convert to all sorts of religions. Even demon-worshipping ones. Something big must have triggered that change. Or, yeah, well, yeah, you know, possession is one hell of a thing. Losing a child is another thing. They probably lost Bobby. Let's try the stairs again. unsettling about the... Okay, you avert your gaze, so... So I guess because certain things didn't pop for Wasp the same way, we have to re-look at things again, everywhere. You do a quick scan of the room and notice a doorway in the corner with stairs leading down. Probably the basement. Hey, yo. Look at this demon summoning shit. The way the ink is smeared. Huh. Whoa. You're not quite sure what to expect when you descend down the stairs, but this. We found the smoking gun, Spectral Fams. It's hard to look at anything else other than a pentagram drawn on the floor. Might have been an otherwise normal basement, but this is certainly a strong decor choice. Like most basements, this was clearly used as a storage area. That's a crib. Baby furniture, kitty toys, stuff that was outgrown. After all, their baby was about my age at the time of disappearance. Guess the parents never gave these things away. Finally, it's come to this. The cherry on top of this adventure sundae. My identical twin from another dimension, B, couldn't handle it, but I can. Me, Wasp. It was never anyone else. No, it was never anyone else. Alright. I kind of want to know what both of these are like, so I'm just going to save real quick. Step into the circle. Not sure what to expect as you hop right into the center of the pentagram. I don't know if this is just my imagination, but there's like this foreboding aura. It feels very concentrated in this area. Meanwhile, everyone else like, there's a fucking ghost on the screen, what are you doing? You survey your surroundings from your new vantage point, noticing that the candles surrounding the pentagram remain unlit. A vintage lighter lays on the floor within reach. Sugar Cookie says, Angry Bee, I'm begging you, don't light the candles. So of course we're gonna light the fucking candles. What am I, a bitch? Yes. Yes, Sovereign. Light it up. Why do they keep calling me Sovereign? Is that this world's version of King? I don't know, Sovereign has a different vibe to it. I'm not against it. It's just I don't think Wasp is a Sovereign. Well, here goes nothing. With more guts than common sense, you pick up the lighter. I wonder if this thing still works. After a couple fruitless attempts, you finally manage to get a flicker of the flame out of the lighter. You struggle to get all the candles lit, and before you can even step back to admire your work, everything starts to feel numb, just for a second, before you feel a burning rage engulf you. I just got an achievement for meeting the demon. Your world fades to black. Oh hey, I got possessed. How many endings could I possibly do? Alright. So we're gonna say no. I'm not about to light these candles. Jump back out of the circle, and immediate relief washes over you. Something was definitely off about that area. I wonder whether you've seen enough. Interesting. Okay. So let's leave then, because I literally can't go anywhere else. So I expected to see some stuff when we first came to this house, but I gotta say, I definitely wasn't expecting to see a full-blown pentagram in the basement. I think we can safely assume that this family was into something dark. I noticed that Man Weeb isn't here anymore, and it's very likely that contributed to their disappearances. There was definitely some energy when I stepped within that circle. Could almost make out a shape. I want to say it was humanoid. It didn't look totally human, but it was, you know, a I know this word. There's a song I like that uses this word all the time. And by all the time, I mean exactly once. I just... Facsimile. How to pronounce this word? Okay, let's go. Facsimile. Right? Hold on. Can it play through and pick up on the speaker?
Facsimile.
Yeah, facsimile. Facsimile. You know, it was a good facsimile of one. That's the impression I got anyway. Yeah, one of the songs I listen to on loop says that word all the time, and I still can't pronounce it. And it felt different to the other presences inside the house. I felt angry. Shut up, Man Weeb. I noticed you weren't here when shit was going down. So what do you think that was actually going on down there? I'm gonna start off by saying it was for sure something supernatural. I mean, aside from the incredibly obvious pentagram. It's probably something they were looking into for a while. Like, what was with all those demonology books in the living room and all? There must have been a big catalyst for them to go against their faith like that. Postcards in the kitchen. Postcards meant sorry, as in sorry your child disappeared. Any loving parent would be desperate to get their child back by any means, I assume. Do you think that last postcard was a warning? For them not to mess with spirits. But how would the aunt know that? Well, who knows what the rest of that sentence was. But something must have gone terribly wrong with the ritual. The presence within the circle felt so raw and angry. What happened? Who was it? What if they summoned the wrong thing? Some sort of demonic spirit, a murder spirit, and that's it. That spirit was trapped there, and that's why I felt that presence. But of course, all of this is speculation on my part, and maybe some of you disagree. So as for the definitive truth of what happened to this family, I'm afraid that will remain a mystery. Till next time, it's your friend Angry Bee signing off. User Manweeb was banned. Yeah, I would have done that like half a stream ago. That is such bad energy to be bringing into a stream. And so consistently. Now I'm going to tell you, the viewer, if you do not like a stream, here's what you do. Don't message the stream, just leave. It's one thing if you are a regular and there is a boundary that you want to express. It is another thing entirely if you demand the streamer change literally everything they do and want to do Like, don't be a man weeb. Be a kobold. Kobold was kind of pushy, but not in that I fucking hate this, I want to leave. Kobold could enjoy themselves. But that being said, I'm not sure how much more. I am going to spend a lot of time looking for how to get these 3 achievements. If I go back and do it, and I'm over the time I allocate usually for these types of things. So, what we're going to do is we are going to return to the main menu. We are going to leave this be for now. I might play it again at some other point. Maybe on a stream. A live stream. That being said, my name is Harmony. This has been another chapter of Dreadful Journey. I really did like this game. It was very cute and fun. With that being said, I wish you all a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed yourself, please like and subscribe.